welcome to Sleep Begins. The day is over, the night is here, and it's time to give yourself permission to rest. Settle beneath your blankets, get comfortable, and allow the noise of the day to slowly fade away. Whether you're settling into bed or simply looking for a moment of peace, you've found the perfect place to unwind. Now, let's begin. The carriage wheels slow, then stop on the gravel drive. Outside the window, the manor rises out of the dusk. Tall windows, ivy climbing the old stone, a single lamp already lit above the door, glowing soft and amber, as if the house has been waiting for you. You step down onto the drive. The evening air is cool. It smells of damp earth and wood smoke drifting from one of the chimneys. The front door is heavy oak, worn smooth at the handle by 100 years of hands. It opens with a low, familiar creak, and warmth spills out to meet you. Inside, the entrance hall is dim and golden. Candlelight flickers along the walls. A grandfather clock stands in the corner, its pendulum swinging, slow and unhurried, the way everything in this house seems to move. You set down your things. There is nowhere else you need to be tonight. A housekeeper appears from a side hallway, unhurried, carrying a small lamp of her own. She doesn't speak much. She only nods toward the sitting room, where firelight is already dancing against the far wall, and returns to her quiet tasks somewhere deeper in the house. The hallway stretches ahead of you, long and dim, lined with portraits whose faces have softened with age into gentle, indistinct shapes. A faded runner of deep red carpet muffles your footsteps, and the air smells faintly of beeswax polish and old wood. Wall sconces flicker as you pass, their light catching briefly on gilded frames and the curve of a banister leading up into darker floors above. Somewhere far off, a door closes softly. The house settles around you, the way old houses do once the last of the daylight has gone. A door stands ajar to your left, and beyond it, the library waits in near darkness, lit only by the last gray light through tall windows. You step inside, unhurried. Shelves rise from floor to ceiling on every wall, packed tight with leather spines in deep greens and burgundies and faded golds. A rolling ladder leans against one shelf, still, as if someone climbed it recently and forgot to put it away. The air smells of dust and paper, the way old books smell after decades of quietly aging on the same shelf. You run your fingers along a row of spines, feeling the slight ridges where the leather has cracked, the small dips where certain books have been pulled and returned many times over the years. You don't take one down yet. You simply let your hand pass over them, slow, the way you might trail your fingers along a fence on a long, unhurried walk. A single oil lamp sits on a reading desk by the window, unlit, waiting. Beside it, a worn leather-bound volume lies closed, as though someone left it there earlier this evening, meaning to come back. You pick it up. It's heavier than you expect, its cover cool against your palms before it warms slowly to your touch. You tuck the book under your arm and step back out into the hallway, the library settling into darkness again behind you. It's thousands of quiet stories content to wait for another night. You follow the glow toward the fire. The sitting room welcomes you like an old memory. A fire is burning low and steady in the hearth, logs settled into embers that pulse orange and gold. 2 tall windows are shuttered against the coming night, though you can still hear, faintly, the first patter of rain beginning outside. A high-backed armchair waits by the fire, upholstered in deep green velvet, worn soft at the arms. A woolen blanket lies folded over one side, as though someone knew you'd need it. You sink into the chair. The velvet is warm already, warmed by the fire, and it seems to hold you the way old furniture does, the way it fits a body that has sat there many times before, even if this is your first time. You pull the blanket over your knees. The fire cracks softly. A log shifts, sending up a small flurry of sparks that vanish before they reach the chimney. For a while, you simply sit. There is nothing to do, nothing to decide. Just the fire and the chair and the low ceiling of the room pressing warm air down around you. Your shoulders drop an inch at a time, sinking further into the velvet. The muscles in your neck let go of a tension you hadn't quite noticed you were carrying. The room asks nothing of you. It only offers itself, warm and dim and unbothered by the hour. You set the library book on your lap, still unopened, and let your eyes settle instead on the small details of the room. A framed painting above the mantel. A worn rug, its pattern faded into gentle rings of red and gold. On the side table beside the chair, a tray has been left. A porcelain teapot painted with faded roses. A single cup and saucer. Little curls of steam rise from the spout, catching the firelight. You reach for the pot. It's heavier than it looks, the way good porcelain always is. You tip it slowly, and the tea pours out in a long, steady ribbon, amber brown, filling the cup almost to the rim. Steam curls upward, carrying the scent of black tea, and something faintly sweet beneath it. Honey, perhaps, or dried apple from a jar in the Manor's pantry. You wrap both hands around the cup. It's warm, almost too warm, and you let it sit there a moment before the first sip. The rain outside grows a little heavier now, a soft, even patter against the shutters. It has a rhythm to it, steady and unbothered, the kind of sound that seems to slow down your own heartbeat if you listen long enough. You take a sip of tea. It's good. Simple and warm and exactly what the evening called for. You pick up the book from your lap, the one you carried from the library. Its spine is cracked gently from years of reading, and a faded ribbon marks a page partway through, as though someone had begun it and meant to return. You open it to the marked page. The paper is thick and slightly rough beneath your fingers, the print old-fashioned, a little faded at the edges. You don't need to understand every word. You only need to let your eyes drift along the lines, slow and unhurried, the way you might walk through a garden you already know by heart. The fire pops again. A soft, comfortable sound. Somewhere above you, on the second floor, a floorboard creaks once and then goes quiet. Just the old house settling into itself for the night, the way it has every night for 100 years. The words on the page describe a garden, somewhere far off in some other century. A gravel path, a gate left slightly open. You read the paragraph slowly, letting each sentence settle before moving to the next. And somewhere between the second and third page, the story and the room around you begin to blur softly into one another. You don't try to hold on to the plot too tightly. It isn't that kind of book. It's the kind you read a little of each night, never minding if you forget where you left off. You turn a page. The rain keeps its rhythm against the shutters. Across the room, a small clock on the mantel ticks steadily, its brass hands catching flickers of firelight with each slow movement. Tick, tick, tick. It isn't hurried. Nothing in this house is hurried. Your eyes grow heavy over the page. You read the same line twice without noticing, and it doesn't matter. There's no one waiting for you to finish the chapter tonight. You set the book down, still open, on your lap. The fire has burned a little lower now, its light gentler, more orange than gold, casting long, soft shadows that sway across the walls and ceiling. The room feels smaller in this light, closer, safer. You pull the blanket a little higher. Outside, beyond the shutters, the rain continues its quiet work, tapping against glass and stone, running in thin silver lines down the window panes, pooling somewhere in the garden below where the roses have already gone to sleep for the night. A cat appears from somewhere in the shadows, gray and unhurried, and settles itself at the foot of your chair without asking permission. It curls into a loose circle, tail wrapped around its nose, and within moments its breathing has slowed into the soft, even rhythm of sleep. You watch it for a while. Its sides rise and fall, so gently you almost lose track of your own breathing, matching it without meaning to. None of it can reach you here. The shutters are closed, the fire is lit, and the whole of the wet, dark world outside has been gently shut away for the night. The housekeeper passes by the doorway once more, dimming the hall lamp as she goes, and the house grows a shade darker, a shade quieter, settling further into the night. You take another slow sip of tea. It has cooled just slightly, but it's still warm enough to feel good in your hands, warm enough to feel good sliding down your throat. The fire shifts again, a log breaking softly into embers, and a fresh little cloud of sparks lifts and fades in the dark of the chimney. Your eyelids feel heavier now. The book rests, forgotten, on your lap. The cat sleeps on. The rain falls on, unbothered, beyond the shutters. You think, distantly, that you should probably go up to bed soon. There's a room prepared for you somewhere upstairs, with clean linen sheets and a window that looks out over the back garden. But not yet. Not while the fire is still glowing like this. Not while the chair is still holding you so gently. Not while the rain is still finding its slow rhythm against the glass, and the clock is still ticking its unhurried tick, and the cat is still curled warm against your feet. You imagine, faintly, what that upstairs room must look like right now. A 4-poster bed with heavy curtains tied back at each post. A quilt folded down at the foot, waiting patiently, in no more of a hurry than anything else in this house. The room dims further as the fire settles into its final glow, more ember now than flame, casting a deep, low orange across the velvet chair, the worn rug, the shelves of old books lining the far wall, their titles too faded now to read. You let your head rest back against the chair. Your teacup sits half full on the side table, cooling slowly, forgotten for now. The book lies open to a page you'll return to tomorrow or the day after, whenever you feel like it. There is no hurry in this house. There never has been. The rain softens outside, easing from a patter into something closer to a whisper, as if it too is winding down for the night. For now, there is only the chair, the fire, low and golden, the cat's slow breathing at your feet, the clock's quiet tick, 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 marking a time that doesn't matter tonight. Your own breathing slows to match it. The shadows on the ceiling grow longer, softer, blurring gently at their edges. The fire dims another shade, embers glowing deep red now, like small sleepy eyes in the dark. The last thing you are aware of is the sound of rain, far away now and warm, and the house, old and patient around you, settling into its long, quiet night. Its windows dark now, save for the last glow of your own dying fire. Its halls silent. Its many rooms holding their breath until morning. And you settling into yours.